Hey there, good morning, Kendall here. Trying to become conscious. So last December 1st, I started Conscious Coffee. Last December 1st, I started Conscious Coffee. I actually started a little bit early, and I had made up because last year, in 2017, I was scared to death of video. Completely terrified of video, and to the point that I up until I actually went to Caraco last year and I made the commitment down there, I was like, I'm going to be down here for a week, so every single day I'm going to push myself, I'm going to do a video. And if you go back and you look at those videos that I did a year and a half ago, you'd be like, oh my goodness, she was really bad. She was really bad, because I was really, really bad. And I was terrified. I was scared out of my mind to get on video, to have a conversation where people could interact with me around the world, or just record something, hear my own voice, look at myself. My self-critical eye popped out left and right. I saw everything wrong. And it terrified me to be that raw, that real, that vulnerable to you guys. So I went through August and September and October making little videos with just a little bit of information here and there. I recorded it ahead of time, and then I posted it if I deemed it okay, which was a push in itself. And then came November, and one November evening or morning, whatever it was, I had this crazy ass thought. I had this absolute crazy ass thought that I should do Facebook Live. I should do Facebook Live. Like, I'm watching all my friends do Facebook Live. I'm watching all the who's who do Facebook Live. I should do Facebook Live. And I went, oh my God, that's fucking crazy. That's absolutely crazy. I can't do Facebook Live, because I was terrified of video. So then I just made a commitment one day. I made this commitment saying, I'm going to do Conscious Coffee just for 31 days. For the month of December, I'm going to do Conscious Coffee. And that kind of just came through, right? It just came through. It was like spirit infused. And I started up on December 1st. I started Conscious Coffee. And by about midway through, I had people messaging me saying, hey, Kendall, don't stop doing Conscious Coffee. We know that you said that you were going to do it just for the month of December, but please keep doing this. This is really, really good. So I was doing it at 6 o'clock in the morning. Getting up at 5:55 every morning, and I didn't even know what my thought was until I made my coffee. So I had no idea what my topic was. It was very, very random, very on the spot, very real, very raw. And I would be making my coffee, and seriously, just standing by my coffee pot every single morning, I stood there and I said, all right, God, what are we going to talk about today? What are we going to talk about today? And I would just get on with my hair tweaking and, looking, however, not brush my teeth, nothing. Awake 5-6 minutes at best, maybe 10 if I had to make a bathroom stop. But I'd get online and then I would just let it roll. And this became this beautiful, beautiful experience of pushing myself, of really expanding my vessel and moving forward and really stepping into leadership and into true, authentic shares and being able to connect and communicate with you guys as well. So it became a hit. So January rolled around. I just kept it going. I kept it going up until May of this year, the end of May of this year. Because in May of this year, I had some major life changes happening, and my world got all fucked up. Or so it seemed, temporarily. My world got really, really fucked up. And I ended up having relationship breakup. I ended up, changing location. I ended up dealing with a custody battle. I ended up with my mom, who has dementia, doing a whole bunch of different stuff. I didn't get to do the travel that was on my schedule. I didn't get to go and put out the things that I wanted to put out. I didn't get to get up every single morning at 5:55 and do Conscious Coffee, because I seriously did not have it in me after a certain moment in May. And I went through some depression, and I went through, just this like low grade and just healing, physically healing, emotionally healing, and all this different stuff. Hey, Art, thank you. And I just went, it's okay. It's okay to just pause. It's okay to take this reflective time. It's okay to get your shit back in order and do the things that you need to do for you, right? And I want that to be the point, because as I was making my coffee this morning, And I asked God while the coffee was brewing, God, what are we talking about this morning? I want to start up Conscious Coffee. The other day on Free Spirit Talks with Addison Bell, I had mentioned that I was starting up Conscious Coffee on December 1st. And the thing with Conscious Coffee was I always did it Monday through Friday. It's Saturday, right? It's Saturday, December 1st. And I went, I'm going to change things up a little bit because my life has changed a little bit. And here comes back to the allowing, right? Allow for your life to kind of unfold. Don't be such a tight ass about things. And one of the things that I decided was I'm going to do Conscious Coffee when I can do Conscious Coffee. I can have a basic schedule because I'm a Virgo, so I love things scheduled. I like things, orderly, tidy, and on point. And life right now is kind of teaching me to just kind of go with the flow and just let things be. So I'm going to be posting a new schedule, but it's going to be a very flowy schedule. I will be doing Conscious Coffee probably about 4 or 5 times a week still, but it's just not going to be Monday through Friday. It will be in the morning. It's probably going to be closer to 7 o'clock, I think. I'm going to play with the time. I'm just thinking that 7 o'clock might be a little bit more appropriate for all my viewers. And on top of it, I'm not going to do it on my coaching page because I always did Conscious Coffee on my coaching page. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to download it from here and I'm going to share it over there on my coaching page. Instead of going the opposite direction, I'm going to go that direction because I'm also going to post these on YouTube. So that's my 2018 is that I'm going to just start really getting crazy with video, but I'm going to be giving it here to you guys because I have so many friends on my profile page. I want to share with you guys. I think that you guys are a little bit more interactive and connective, and you've been following me for a long time. So I want to really be able to give back to you, and Conscious Coffee is a way that I can do that. So this morning, back to you, and you're going to find out, like, in the morning, I am all over the fucking place. Which is okay, right? So back to what I was saying, but it really is that this morning when I was there and God just kind of went, this is what we're going to do. We're going to talk about what? We're going to talk about just allowing, kind of like it's okay to restart. It's okay to reboot things. It's okay to redo things. It's okay to say goodbye to things. We have a really difficult time with that because we want to be people of our word. We want to say, oh yes, I'm going to do that. But then, and so we feel this pressure, right, to follow through. But then something happens and it doesn't align to us anymore. And then we push through and we do something that's not in alignment, or maybe it's just temporarily not in alignment. Maybe we're just not okay with it for that week, for that month, that 6 months, whatever's going on, right? But we try to push ourselves to do it anyway. When we're truly, and this is not always the case, but when we are truly, truly not in alignment to something for a short period of time or a long period of time, it's really important to pay attention to that because that is the opportunity for us to say, fuck yes to ourselves. It's the opportunity for us to say, hey, I'm going to be a yes to me, and I'm the most fucking important person in my life. Oh, by the way, I'm going to start cussing on Conscious Coffee, FYI, because I really worked hard last year, over the course of last year and this year, to not cuss on Conscious Coffee, make it my clean zone. Yeah, that ain't fucking happening. I'm just going to be me. So if the F word pops out and you don't like it, plug your ears or stop watching. But we all need to revamp our lives and emotions at times. The thing that holds people back are their values. Absolutely. Absolutely. We do need to revamp. And values are belief structures, and beliefs are trained thought. It is just a thought that we think over and over and over again. Now, there are core values that we are kind of born with, those things that really just are with us from birth that we have in there. But anything that you think is a belief, a value, something that you really absolutely have to have happen, you got to question, is that true? Is that true? Because when you really track it back, you're going to find that it's just a thought that you're thinking. And here's the beautiful thing about thoughts. We can change them. We can change our thoughts. So it's, up to us at all times. You want to value something different. You want to change your values. You want to change your beliefs. You want to change your world. You want to go from 0 to, a million. You want to go from being single to having a relationship. You want to change the relationship dynamic that you have, or you can do all of that just simply by changing the thoughts that you're thinking. And yeah, I'm not talking about getting into a meditative state and going and just thinking it and it just manifests. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the fact that you start with the thoughts that you're thinking. Those thoughts, they trigger emotions inside your body. Those emotions trigger actions. Are those things the things that you want to be doing? Are those things the things that you want to be feeling? Are those thoughts the thoughts that you want to be thinking? It really is up to you. When you get caught in one of those nasty ass little loops where, life just has you down and you're just not feeling it, and all of a sudden depression, negative thoughts, the past comes in, and you get, just frustrated with the past, you have anxiety over the future, all this different stuff. You gotta, first off, witness, as I refer, witness the thought. Witness the thought, and that takes away about 50% of its power. Once you witness that thought, then you can move forward and you can go, what do I want to be thinking in this moment? What is it that I actually want to be thinking? And then you can go from there and you can start saying, you know what, I'm feeling like shit. Well, I'm feeling like shit because I'm thinking about this loss over here. I'm thinking about how this really upset me. I'm thinking about how this never happens for me. Well, that's a program, okay? If you're saying that never happens for me, I never meet the right guy, I never meet the right girl, I never make enough money, my body feels old, I feel stressed, I feel bleh, whatever it is, right? My kids never behave, they don't see me at work, I'm underappreciated. See, all those are all things that we're thinking and therefore creating through our thoughts, okay? Because what are they doing? That thought is triggering that emotion, and all of a sudden we're going, man, just saying it kind of makes me go, ugh. And I don't have the majority of those beliefs. They pop up every now and then. I have them. They kind of rise up, and I go, I see you, little creepy, nasty, ugly thought. And I am not going to take you on. I'm not going to take you on. I'm going to just ignore you. I'm going to start thinking good shit over here. And here's the thing, if you get caught in that and it kind of pulls you down, you get into that sinkhole, as soon as you recognize, that's when you want to actually pay attention to it. Just go, okay, I just recognize that I just got caught in this. That's okay. This is called having grace, which AKA is also known, right, as compassion for self, grace for self, letting yourself be human. That's completely fine. And you get to redo your thought. Okay, you get to redo your thought. You get to say goodbye to that thought that you had, that emotion that you had. You can even say, oops, I thought that, I felt that led me to do this action. I'm halfway through this action. Yes, I said yes here. Yes, I said no here. But you know what? If I can change my mind, I changed my mind, which means I changed my emotion, which means I changed what I want to do. What I want to do. And that's what I want to impress on you on this. Well, where I'm at, I'm in Plano, Texas right now, where I live. I'm just outside of Dallas, and the weather is crisp out here, but the sky is this beautiful blue, and the sun is out, and I'm teaching orgasm camp in a couple hours down in Dallas, and I teach that class twice a year. And my practice has completely changed. I've gotten really close to meeting my goals. Even though I've been hard on myself saying, I'm not meeting my goals, I really am really close to meeting my goals for the year. And later today, I'm taking my kids to Alice in Wonderland. So I sit here in complete and total gratitude. In complete and total gratitude for everything that the day has. Matter of fact, before my feet hit the ground, I started my gratitudes. And that's a little trick to getting your thoughts into the right order. So on this December 1st, on this beautiful, beautiful, amazing December 1st, I want to impress on you that you truly are in charge of your thoughts, in charge of your feelings, and in charge of your actions. It is up to you as to what manifests in your world. What do you want December to be? What do you want 2019? Can you fucking believe it? 2019. I'm like, oh my God, 2019. I remember 1993. 2003 when I graduated high school. And I was just like, oh my gosh, 2000 so far away. But I was excited for that. And now it's 2019. I am absolutely crazy. It's hard to believe. And I look at my kids, I'm going to be a grandma in March. And that one, oh my God, that one's like, whoo, that's like, there's a whole bunch of emotion that comes up. But you know what the emotion, like I just said, what's the emotion? Emotion is thought, because what are the thoughts I'm thinking? It's good emotion for the most part. I'm excited. I kind of have like a little cockiness of like, yeah, I'm going to be a grandma, like I'm too young to be a grandma. I say all those things, but what are you going to do for your 2019? What are you going to do for the rest of December, the next 31 days of your life? What are the changes that you can make today so that you can enter 2019 to be a fuck yes for you? What can you do? What can you do to change your thinking today? What is it that you really want, that you really desire, that you haven't been able to manifest, but you want to manifest? What is that life like that you want to see for the next year, for the next 5 years, for the next 10 years? What's the relationship like? What's the financial abundance like? What are those things? Because they're all within your scope. They're all right there. It is up to you to make it happen. And yeah, sure, you probably need a little bit of help. We all do. Like, that's why I have a mentor. That's why I have certain friends in my life. That's why I do things the way I do, is because I know that I need that push. I got to keep myself on point in different ways. And that on point is my mindset, is my emotion set, so that I can take the actions that I need to take in the energy that I need to take them every single day, and consistently be a fuck yes to not you, to not John or Bill or Susan or Mary or my daughter or my son or my lover. No, not a fuck yes to any of them. Not a fuck yes at all to any of them. A fuck yes to me. Now that's a really selfish statement to make, isn't it? I'm going to just be a fuck yes to me. But imagine if you started being a fuck yes to you. How would your life improve? What would happen? What could you make happen? And how much could you gift to Mary, to Bob, to Susan, to your grandma, to your daughter, to your son, to your lover, to all those fucking people in your life that you love, that you want to help, that you want to take care of, that love you, that you connect with? How much more could you help them if you were being a fuck yes to you? Okay, guys, I feel like I'm at the end. I thank you so much. I see messages popping up. It's been such a blessing to get this started again this morning. I am going to be on here tomorrow around between 6 and 7 a.m. Central Standard Time. So Dallas time, Chicago time. I will be on here between 6 and 7 a.m. tomorrow. I will not be on here on Monday. And I will be on here on Tuesday. So that right now is what I know for my schedule. I have to get on. I have to kind of figure out exactly what my schedule is. But I am committing to you guys right now that I will do Conscious Coffee tomorrow, Sunday, which I've never done before. I mean, rarely done before. I did it back last December because I did it 31 days in a row. Didn't miss a day. But if you want to see any of those old Conscious Coffees, by the way, they are on my coaching page. So that is Kendall Renee Williams, and that is my coaching page. You can go, if you're on my profile, you can just click on my profile and you can look there. You're going to see pages that I oversee, that I run, and Kendall Renee Williams, which is my coaching page, is there. And there's a shit ton of videos over there. If you scroll down and you look at some of the different stuff, I share stuff over here from that page as well. But I do encourage you to go back, because there's some really fucking phenomenal videos that I ended up making over the course of the year. I'm kind of proud of myself for that, and that's okay. I'm going to just brag on that, right? So give a little brag for myself there. But it really is that, I want you to be able to move through this month and into 2019 with the thought of, how can my life be different if I was a little bit selfish, if I actually was a fuck yes to myself more than I was a fuck no yes, right? That's when we really mean yo, but we say yes to somebody else, to a situation, to all that kind of stuff. Those are not fuck yeses. Those are things that get us into hot water. Those are things that bring our vibe down and make us make poor decisions when we are saying yes when we mean no. That happens in every area of our life, not just the bedroom, okay? So really, really start looking at that. It's okay to brag on yourself, guys. It's okay to be a little bit selfish. You actually need to do that. That's how you keep your vibe up. That's how you get done the things that you want to get done. And December is the perfect month to start that so that you can have an absolutely fucking amazing 2019. And guess what? Here's the little sales pitch I'm going to toss in this morning, which I sometimes do and I sometimes don't do. I mean, my class is already sold out for today, so I'm not going to sell that to you. I do have a class out called my Yin Yang class. It's all about the 47 hacks that you need to create a fuck yes life. And it's all the things that I do to have the balance in my life of being a mom of 7, of, running my own business, of being and doing and having all the things that I have, and kind of just maintaining everything without completely draining myself. Okay. So those things that is also available. You can see that on my page. I can put a link in here as well in the comments section just so that you guys have it. But the other thing that I do want to impress on you is that I am running a very, very cool special until Christmas, where I am doing one-on-one coaching with people. I only have spots for about 6 people right now, but hey, you could be one of the 6. I am doing a one-on-one coaching, and I'm giving 2 months away for free when you use the code SantaGift in the Why You Want to Work For Me on my application. So go to www.kendallwilliams.com if you want to take advantage of that Santa Gift code special and get 2 months of VIP one-on-one coaching with me for free. Then just go ahead and click on the 2 months for free right there. You're going to see it on my menu. Click on that. You're going to get all the details there, and that's going to have a link to take you to the application. You fill out that application. It's going to generate something to me, and I'm going to send you back a message, and we're going to do a little consult, and then we're going to go ahead and get you on the books and rock out 2019 by rocking out this December. Okay, guys, I will catch you tomorrow morning between 6 and 7 for another Conscious Coffee. See you then.